water to making sure that it didn't go black. And we're 3 minutes early today. So we're off. We're off in a motor car, as they used to say. So, how are you? Let me just turn, oh, the volume's off. The volume's off, we're all right. Can't be doing with me, talking to me in the background. How are you all today? It's, well, you can see that there's a little bit of sun shining through the crack in the window there. It's been dull this morning here in Clevellies, as they call it. But it is quite warm. Now, I was just looking for my thermometer. Oh, it's here. I thought it was still in my pocket. The thermometer says it's 29, so it's dropped 1 degree since last week. But I'm well equipped. I've got my ice pack, I've got the windows open, and I've got the fan should I need it. It's not on yet. So, how the devil are you all? Are you all well? I can see we've got all our regulars with us this afternoon. That's lovely to see you in this hot weather. I think when it's raining and cold, you're better off stopping in and watching Brew at 2, and when it's hot, you're better off stopping in and watching Brew at 2. So you can't fail, can you? You can't fail. Hark, that's the bin men emptying the bins. Now then, I have a packed agenda here today. Packed agenda ready to roll. So, my Brew at 2 mug is on the way with my tea in it, because I'm having my tea in my proper cup today. But you too can be a bat if you have your own cup. And when it arrives, when Tea Boy brings it, I'll show you and explain. I will explain what it means. Josh, Kevin is putting the shopping away because I forgot to order it. Oops. I forgot to order it the other day. So the 10 o'clock while 11 o'clock slot that we've been having was fully booked. So we've had to have the shopping a little bit later today than we perhaps might do normally. So, big favour to ask all of you before we start, and that obviously is to make sure that you all hit the like button. 52 watching and 11 likes. Hit the like button. They've got thunder and rain in Belfast today, according to Trevor. So hit the like button. Make sure that you've subscribed. If you're watching on replay, make sure that you've subscribed to Visit FYLDE Coast and you've hit that little bell. We all like a bell, don't we? And then you'll get notifications when we upload new videos. I've got quite a little batch ready to go. So there's some interesting stuff coming up. There's some interesting stuff. So we've got Melon Brian in, I tell you what, we'll do a quick roll call, shall we? We've got Gren, who's trying to buy a cup and struggling, but hopefully you'll manage. We've got Frosty, we've got Bruce, we've got John, we've got June and Eric, of course, Kat, Dazza, Carol, if I say any twice, I'm sorry, Cezzy, we've got Sue Redcliffe, and Janice, and Anne, and Trevor, and Keith, and Brenda. I'll come on to that in a minute. Dazza says, has Kevin recovered from the sweets last week? So we've got all the regulars here with us as we kick off. Right. So, Eric asked me, where I am on a technological journey. I can't say anything other than I'm on a technological journey. I have enabled super chats and super stickers, which basically pins your comment to the top if you make a donation to our auspicious channel. There's a little $sign at the bottom of the chat box. Eric wanted me to explain it, but I'm sorry, I can't explain any more than that because I don't really understand it myself. Yes, it's very clammy here as well, Stephen. So I'll do my best as we proceed, and I'll find out hopefully what that means and how we do it. So on the subject of channels, you will notice that this morning I put a little poll on, and it's currently running at 81% of you would like to see my ugly mug at the beginning of videos, and the other 19%, I did well there, I did that without taking my socks off. The other 19% of you are not bothered. Now, I must stress that I didn't mean that I was going to stop doing videos. I meant, when I start a video, would you rather it be prefaced by, hello everybody, we're in Blackpool, Cleveland, Fleetwood, take your pick, and my visage, so that you know who's talking to you? Or would you rather just carry on as it is doing and straight into the video? Because my ambition when I started doing YouTube videos was never to be recognised. Yesterday morning I was stood on a high grass mound on Blackpool seafront, and I was just stood there taking in the view and looking from left to right as you do, and a couple walked past and they said, "Oh, hello, keep up the good work. We watch all your videos." I went, "Yes, I'm that woman." And it's very weird. It's very bizarre. Here comes T-Boy.
Afternoon, everybody.
He's late. I was a little bit early, but you're 3 minutes late.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
I don't
Take
know.
it off my wages.
Can't get the staff, can you? So this is a brew at 2 cup. This is a genuine brew at 2 cup with illustrations by T-Boy, who's just delivered it. T-Boy, of course, is my dad, not my husband. I have pain with both of them, but nonetheless, he's the elder. He's T-Boy elder. So, what was I saying? Oh yes, being recognised, yes. So there I was, minding my own business, and I'm kind of getting used to it. It's growing on me. I mean, don't ever not speak to me if you see me, but it's just, I'm a bit, despite the fact that I'm all clack, I'm a bit quiet. That is true, that, don't tell everybody. So there you go. So if you can vote yes or no whether or not you're bothered or you're not bothered, and it doesn't actually make any difference to whether we carry on. So you're all right. You're all right. We're not going to pack in. What's been going off in our world? Well, we'll start with the railings, shall we? I think all you lovely people, I'll whip the iPad out and we'll illustrate this, shall we, with photographs. I think all you lovely people know the story of the plastic railings in Cleveland town centre that nobody seems capable of managing to mend. So your poems that you wrote are pinned to the fence, and they're still there as well, so it must be about a fortnight later. So apparently the reporter from the Gazette, I don't think I told you, but the reporter from the Gazette said that Lancashire County Council had contacted her and said that they were organising a site visit for last week. Now, I don't know whether that site visit, can you just hold on a second? I don't know whether that site visit had actually taken place, because I haven't heard anything yet. It could have been a platitude to shut us all up or to shut me up. But we'll wait and see. I'm going to set Becky from the Gazette on, finding out, and then she can let us know. Why can't they replace the barrier, Jane? Well, it's a very long story. It's been going on for about 18 months. Oh, poor Laura's in hospital again. Oh, you poor thing. You do suffer, don't you? Get well soon. Get well soon. Christine says she's got a top like mine that she got for £1. I don't know. It's the Debenhams one, so I'm sorry, ladies. You've had it. I've had it hung in the wardrobe for a while, so I thought I'd fetch it out and wear it. Yes, so that's the railings story. I'll keep you posted on that. So next story is about yobbos. Well, if you're in this area and you're on all the Facebook groups and whatnot, you might have seen the story about all the antisocial behaviour that's been going on. I think they've all gone a bit loopy and they've all kind of gone a bit haywire. So the kids have been running rampage, is perhaps the easier way to say it. So we've had a bit of an outcry in Sleepy Clevelands. Anyway, Phil has sent me an email just actually before we came on air. So he says, am I aware about the problems with gangs going around in the area, especially around the shops? Do I know who they are or where they are from, and what do the police do about it? Plus, these people have damaged the flowers and tubs. It needs to be addressed. Does anybody at Brew at 2 have any ideas or know anything? So if you know anything, I would appreciate it if you could email me after we've finished, because my train of thought is bad enough, so I don't want to ruin yours as well. So it's jane@therabbitpatch.co.uk. I've been in a strop. I've been doing that thing, you know how Les Dawson used to do that, and he used to do that. I've been doing that. So there you go. I've been laying the law down. Oh, listen, it's a plane. Get our own free air shows here. So anyway, not to be deterred, us volunteers in Clevelands, we're made of sterner stuff than that. So yesterday afternoon, Kevin and I went into the town centre and had an interesting afternoon. Now, you know, I keep telling you about Brenda and Keith, who are my real life friends that have got proper legs and everything. Well, this is us yesterday afternoon. So I told Kevin that he was going to come and help. So we've had our, I don't think you can see him on that picture. Oh, you can, sorry, take that back. We've had our pots delivered. So we've got 2 big pots like this, one at either side of the thing. So Kevin was on shoveling and bag lifting and whatnot duty. So this is Liz, one of our merry band, and this is Brenda, and this is Keith. Hi, Brenda. So we had a pleasant afternoon in the sun, playing in the muck, filling the plant pots. Now there's a story to the plant pots as well. I'll quickly tell you, lovely people, in a very short nutshell. We've been trying for the last about 10 weeks plus to get some kind of official permission to put these planters on the roundabout, and we're still waiting. So I'll keep you posted. Leave it at that, shall we? So I've got 2 nice planters, and Keith and Liz today have been to fetch some plants to plant them up with, and this is us. This is to prove I was there, you see. It's to prove I was there. I was walking around the roundabout with a knife with a blade that long, a kitchen knife, like this, looking for weeds. And wouldn't you bet it's a miracle somebody didn't come and challenge me, at which point I would have said, go and look for a proper criminal. Go and look for a proper criminal. So that's what we've been up to this week. Now, you might have seen a video that I did last week and uploaded where I went on the trampolines in Blackpool. I went up to the lovely lady that does the trampolines and I said to her, are you up for a laugh? Would you mind awfully if I had to go on your trampoline and videoed it? So there I was on the trampoline with my camera facing me. I did the full thing, and I'm bouncing up and down. I think I did about 6 bounces and went all like that. And when I got back to base, I've not videoed it. Honestly, what a shower. What a shower. That's just absolutely useless, isn't it? But I did try. I absolutely did try. My heart was in the right place. And if I'm brave enough to confess to the trampoline lady that I didn't actually manage to video it, I might do it again. I'm not quite sure whether I'd well, we'll see. I'll see whether I can manage it. So, on the subject of heat and poor Eric, we are going to send our love and best wishes to Eric, our mascot. He's had a catastrophe. Now I caught a little bit of it last week, but I wasn't quick enough to catch up on the chat with what you were talking about. And Eric had tried to get out of the bath and got stuck. So after an hour of trying, it got very, very stuck and ended up spraining all his ribs and his intercostal muscles. So poor Eric's in a bit of a pickle. So I would like to suggest that all of you lovely people need to go somewhere or other. Sorry, what's your question? I'll answer in a minute, Rambling Rose. I would like to suggest that all of you go online and buy these. Now I got mine in a 2-pack, so there's 2 of them. You can use them hot and cold, and I got mine off Amazon, and I think from memory they were about £6 ish, and I bought them to use for migraines because I get a lot of headaches. It's like sort of starts there and it goes that way. So I that's what I predominantly use them for, but they come out of the freezer for that many things I couldn't tell you. As you can see, I keep them in the freezer. So I brought this upstairs to show you. So all I do is cover it in a cloth. This is just a very old, very well used, very thin microfiber cloth. In fact, it's got holes in it, look. It's that old. It's that old. So just cover it in a cloth so that the condensation goes on the cloth and not on you. That's what I'm trying to say. And then apply it to the affected area. Now I also discovered last week that they're also excellent when it's hot like this. So while we're talking, do you know what? Oh, did you see that feather pen? While I'm talking, do you know what I'm going to do with this? I'm going to put it on my knee and it'll cool me down. Oh, yes, but if you get a packet of peas, bros, you can't keep putting them in and out of the freezer, and they don't stop us cold. This stops cold for nearly an hour. Yeah, they're much better. Yes, I'm well impressed. Right. Anyway, Rambling Rose is asking questions which I've missed, so I'm going to read them. Right. I'd love to come and help beach cleans. Is there anywhere that non-locals can sign up when we're visiting the area? Yes, absolutely. Anybody that wants to come along. In fact, I'm going to put my fan on. I'm going all out and bothered. Anybody that wants to come along, if you are wanting to just come and kind of meet us and find out what we do, or if you want to come and join in or whatever, you are very welcome. We beach clean once every 4 weeks on a Monday morning. So you will find information about our group at Russell Beach Buddies on Facebook. My glasses are sliding off. I'm not warm. Oh God, it's awful. Let's see if it's gone up. I think it might have gone up to 30. Oh no, it's not. It's gone down. It's on 28 now. I think it's me. I must be having one of those moments. Yes, so you're very welcome to come along. You're very welcome. It's 9:30 on a Monday morning, and it's on the last bit of Cleveley seafront. So you just sort of drive as far as you can northwards at Cleveley's, and you'll hear us before you see us because we're very noisy. We're very noisy. I think I'm overheating. Are the amusement arcades in Blackpool using track and trace? I think everybody has got track and trace. I've been into Blackpool this week, and I've been somewhere else this week, but I couldn't tell you where. Where have I been this week? Oh yes, I've been into Blackpool on Monday morning. I haven't been anywhere else, it's only Tuesday. And people are wearing masks to go into shops. People are kind of avoiding one another. I won't say it's, you know, sort of 6 foot-ish, but people are being fairly sensible, and people are being encouraged to use track and trace and all that kind of thing, because obviously with, you know, the pandemic is not over yet, although we've all got our fingers crossed and we're all hoping and praying that that's going in the right direction. Yes, I think I'm dabbing Frosty. I think I'm having one of those. Yeah, so there's still all the stickers up. Would Rambling Rose be able to film a beach clean for YouTube? The more people who know, the more people who can help. Yes, of course you would, Rambling Rose. They are so used to me waving my camera around and saying, photo, class photo is my saying. So yes, they never noticed. They never noticed. So that's that. Right, on to something completely different now. I'll just have a slurp. This is quite nice. It's pink grapefruit. I've only opened it this morning. It's sugar-free cordial, squash stuff. We drink industrial quantities of squash. We do it here at Rabbit Towers. One thing I found and one thing that's brand new. Can you remember me showing you this picture of Wee Street the other day? Me and my darling mother. Well, with it was another photograph, this one. And where was that? Mevagissey in Cornwall. And I looked at this and I looked at it and I looked at it because I knew that the royal we, Derek, had done a painting of this, and I looked at it and I thought, you know what we're like, don't you, when we take our glasses off? I looked at it and I thought, is that a picture of the painting or is that a photograph that the painting was done from? Anyway, I concluded it's a photograph. Somebody didn't get which Monday. Next beach clean is on Monday the 19th of July. No, that's gone, hasn't it? I'm useless. Monday the 16th. I can hear Brenda screaming at the camera. That's her iPad. It's Monday the... Oh, I'm all over the show here, aren't I? Monday the 16th of August is the next beach clean on Russell Promenade at Cleveland's. Postcode FY5 1LP at 9:30 in the morning, and you can get all the information on Facebook from Russell Beach Buddies. Is that right, Brenda? Keith will probably answer for her because Keith seems to be in control of the iPad. So this is the picture. So it went in his etchings, told T-Boy. He went and had a look in his etchings for it, and that's the photograph he did it from. Back in the days, there's no date on it, unfortunately. Oh, sorry, I take it back, it's on the back. 1990. This is from the days when people used to go to the chemists and get a roll of film developed into these things, if you remember these things. Can you remember that? Doesn't it seem very quaint and old-fashioned? So I thought I'd show you that. Nice picture. Mevagissey. Nice lighthouse. So you see, he's been into that kind of thing long before we came here. That was merely a twinkle in our eye at that point. So I know it's early. I know it's very hot. And it's only the 27th of July. But would you like to see a preview? I think you probably would like to see a preview. It's that word that none of us like, Christmas. But nonetheless, I'm going to tease you because we are doing some new Christmas cards. Some new Christmas cards that will be on our Seaside Emporium website this year. So I'm going to show you this, and you're going to have to see if you can work out what the finished picture is going to look like. And I bet you can't. Are you ready? So this is what he's been quietly squirreling away at this week. So this is part of a new Christmas card. Not quite sure. Did you have anything in mind when you painted this? Is it you know, just out of his head? Keith Swallow says, did I see Food Unwrapped when they went to the factory making sour cherries? Yes, I didn't watch it recently, but I have actually seen it, Keith. And I think he put his finger in the stuff that they put on it, didn't he? And ate that and went, ugh, like I do when I finish this show. So this is the other side. John's just had a good idea, T-boy.
Well,
Blackpool Tower in the middle as a Christmas tree. What about that one? So that's the other side. I'm not telling you anymore. It won't. You'll recognise it when you see it finished. And that's obviously painted in paint and pencil on and whatnot, because it's got the registration marks on the corners and everything. Tell you, old skills are always the best, aren't they? So you'll recognise it when it's finished, but it won't look anything like that. So there you go. There you go. Right, so that one. So we've done that. Right, the yes to seeing me at the beginning of the videos is on 82%. Now I actually did one the other day with me on the front of it, so there is one in reserve. The others are not. I might just forget, you never know. But we'll keep it. It does a little bit look like the museum, Joan. We'll keep it in abeyance. Now then, onto some of your comments from Facebook and whatnot. So first prize goes to Mark Dodsworth, our resident comedian, who sent something for Chrissy, actually, not for us, but my darling mother suffers terribly with spiders, so Mark sent something for her, and I think that was quite her, actually. That there was a spider and I panicked, but I think it's gone now, and that is just exactly what she does. It's like, ah! We've got a spider. We've got a spider. Anyway, so that's that. So that's Mark sorted out the problems with the spiders. Chris and Sylvia have messaged from Cyprus, and they've sold their villa. Their sale has gone through. I've had another email this morning to confirm that they've actually managed it in the end. So they're all relieved and phew. And they're looking forward to moving to Cleveley's in September time. Don't know exactly when in September, but she's made the point that we were all, I mean, I've got the heat pad on my knee, I've got the fan on, heat pad, ice pack, and it's still, oh well, it's gone up, it's 31 now. Must be a bit hotter on here than it was underneath the desk. And it's hot. We're all hot. We've established that we're all hot. And apparently it's 35 degrees in the daytime in Cyprus from mid-June and continues like that until the end of September. It's 25 at night, so they can't even go to sleep. All I can say, Chris and Sylvia, is that it will be a good job when you're back in Blighty, because if I were doing that, I'd just not move. I'd just sit still all day. Couldn't function. I'd be terrible. So that's that one. Helen is a new viewer to join us. Now, I'm not sure her email address is Lady Helen, so I'm not sure whether that's what she uses on YouTube thing, but nonetheless. Oh, Elaine, our friend Elaine, she's coming shopping in Cleveley's when she leaves us. It'll cool down by then, Elaine. We'll cool the pavements for you. And Helen Smith thinks it's excellent brew at all. She lives in Tildesley near Wigan, and it was her birthday on the 20th of July, which was last week, which we missed. So we'll give you, Helen, we will give you a round of applause, belatedly, that's the word I'm looking for, isn't it? But I have added you to the bat thing. I have put you on the bat thing. So, and there's another one as well to while we're doing belated birthday wishes. I've got another one as well to shout out, which is Joanne Downs. Now, Joanne Downs is Martin's wife, and they live in Cleveley's, and Martin has been coming and helping with the beach cleaning. And Martin coughed up last week that it was his wife's birthday on the 21st, which was last Wednesday. So happy birthday, Joanne. In abeyance. So that's that one. Right, Jane Kelt. She watched Brew at 2 over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Just for the entertainment value of watching Kevin eat that sweet. And she says that TV training was a character and a good sport for taking the hot seats. I don't think he actually got a choice, did he, Jane? I think we sat him in the chair and we said, open your mouth, on with it. And she says he's definitely in training for a Warhead Extreme Sour Sweet, or a Mr. Sims Death Pip, or a Mr. Sims Black Death Mega Sour. I think the Black Death Mega Sour would be the one to give him. I will keep popping in because she mentioned them in the shop in Blackpool, so I'll try and get some as well, Jane. So just for that, just a minute while I talk come on yourselves a second. So just for the entertainment of Kevin going, it's fine, it's all in your mind. She watched it over and over and over again, so there you go. And Mark, comedian Mark with the spider, says, blimey,